was changing, you still felt close. I still wanted you around. There was no reason to think beyond the day. I had no idea how quickly that could disappear. I thought I'd notice when it started ending. I didn't know it was goodbye. I thought there would be more time to understand you, more time to get things right. I was already losing something I hadn't learned to name. Tried to find the moment, nothing came to mind. No single mistake, no final word, just less certainty than there I used to be. Then one day there wasn't enough left to hold on to. Change what happened. I wanted one ordinary moment before everything became clear. Back when I still believed we had plenty of time. Some things don't end when they disappear. They end later, when you finally understand what they meant. I didn't know it was goodbye. That's all I regret. Not losing you, not even how it ended. Just not knowing to look a little closer while you were still there. At some point, your name started sounding different, not in a way I could explain. I just noticed I was happier when you were around. Conversations lasted longer, goodbyes started feeling slightly inconvenient. I didn't question it. You became part of my thoughts without asking for the space. Something happened during the day, and you were the first person I wanted to tell. That should have meant something. I let it pass. There wasn't a moment when I felt it was slower than that. I was falling for you without realizing, somewhere between wanting you near and needing nothing else. nobody else did. The way your mood changed before you spoke, how you smiled when you were trying not to, how easy it felt to be myself around you. None of it seemed important at the time. Now I know it was. I used to think falling in love would feel like something sudden. It wasn't. It felt almost ordinary until ordinary started meaning you. I was falling for you without realizing. There wasn't a warning, no perfect moment, just a feeling getting stronger while I wasn't paying And somewhere along the way, I stopped imagining my days without you. We ate something good before we knew what to call it. Close enough to feel certain, young enough to keep pretending nothing could change. I wanted more. You wanted more. Neither of us knew what came after that. There were things we avoided, questions about the future, things we'd have to give up, the parts of ourselves we weren't ready to move around. It wasn't a lack of feeling, it was everything that feeling would ask from us. We kept moving closer without knowing where we'd end up. We were never really ready, not for how serious it became, not for how much it mattered. We had the right feeling at the wrong age, and neither of us knew what to do with it. Sometimes I think we made it harder than it was. Sometimes I think we were simply honest about what we could handle. There wasn't a villain, there wasn't anything to forgive. Just two people trying to hold something bigger than they were. just didn't know how to keep it. Thought I left it all behind. The way you looked at things, the things you cared about, the little habits that never seemed important. Then I caught myself doing something you used to do. I laughed, it stayed with me longer than it should have. Some of your words sound natural in my head now, not because I remember them, because somewhere along the way they became part of how I think. That's the strange part. I don't feel like I'm holding on to you, you're just still there. I kept moving forward, I just didn't leave behind. I kept more of you than I meant to. A little in the way I think, a little in the way I feel. Nothing I asked for, nothing I tried to keep. It happened without me noticing. Cause before you understand it, I realized I still knew exactly what it felt like to care about you. That surprised me. I thought the distance had taken care of everything. Turns out it only made it quieter. I thought I was over it. I really believed I was. Then one small feeling opened the door again. For a second I was right back there, not wanting you back. Just remembering how much you meant. I don't wanna undo what came after you. There are things I like about who I became. Maybe that's why this feels different now. I can miss something without wanting it returned. I can let it matter without letting it stay. For a long time I thought healing meant feeling nothing. Now I think it means feeling it, knowing what to do with it. I thought I was over it. Maybe I was. Maybe some feelings don't disappear, they just stop asking to be noticed. And tonight I can let it pass. I wasn't looking for anything. I was doing fine with things the way they were. Then you showed up and somehow started paying attention again. Not to anything particular, just more than before. The days felt a little less like something to get through. I like being around you. There was no effort in it. I didn't have to think about what to say or how I came across. That was unusual for me. I hadn't realized how tired I'd been of trying to feel okay. You never asked me to be different. That might have been what changed everything. You made it easy to feel something. Not too much, not all at once. Just enough to make me want happy, I just was. Maybe that's what I liked most. Nothing had to be more complicated than that. I don't know what I expected from you. I only know that something opened up a part of me I left alone for longer than I realized. You made it easy to feel something. That's probably why I remember it. Not because everything was perfect, because for a while being close to you felt natural. I wasn't thinking about you, not consciously. Then the sentence came back exactly the way you used to say it. Same pause, same little change in your voice. I hadn't heard it in years, still knew it immediately. That's the part I don't understand. I can forget whole conversations, forget what we were arguing about, but certain things stay with almost no effort. The sound of you laughing, the way you said my name when you wanted my attention, those stayed. I don't go looking for them, they just turn up when they feel like it. I heard your voice in my head again, not because I wanted it there. For a second it felt so close, I almost answered. Then it passed and I kept going. Little parts I never thought to forget. A certain expression, a way of laughing, the sound of your voice when you were tired. Strange what the mind decides to keep. I used to think remembering meant I wasn't moving on. I don't think that anymore. Some things stay without asking for anything back. I heard your voice in my head again. It didn't hurt this time. It was just you for a moment, and then it wasn't. There was a time when nothing needed explaining. A look was enough. Silence wasn't something we had to fill. I didn't think about how long it would last. I was too comfortable to question it. And little things started taking more effort. Not enough to worry about, just enough to notice. We became careful with certain parts of ourselves. I could feel it, I just didn't know what to call it. We were still close, that was what made it harder to understand. Started losing each other. There was a version of us that didn't have to try. Nothing was perfect, it just felt easy. I didn't know how much I would miss that feeling. Everything used to be, no second guessing, no measuring. Who cared more? No wondering whether something had changed. We could just be there, and somehow that became the thing we couldn't get back. I don't think we stopped caring. I think we became too aware of ourselves. Every silence meant something. Every little distance felt bigger than it was, until eventually we didn't know how to come close again. Before we started losing each other, I never thought about losing you. Maybe that's what made strange way. I just paid attention. I knew when something was bothering you before you mentioned it. I knew when you needed a little more time. I never thought to tell you. There were things I wanted to say but couldn't make sound right. Not because they were complicated, I just didn't want to make something simple feel heavier than it was, so I kept them to myself. Some of them still feel unfinished. You knew me well, just not this part. I don't think you ever knew how much of you had found a place in me. How often I noticed the things you thought nobody noticed, or carried more than I ever showed you. I don't need you to know now. That's the strange thing. There was a time when being understood by you felt important. Now I think some feelings can stay true without being witnessed. Maybe that's what I couldn't understand then. Not everything meaningful has to become a conversation. Some things exist because they happen, that's enough. I don't think you ever knew, and I don't blame you. You were living your side of the story. I was carrying mine. There was never a promise that we'd understand each other completely. I just wish you had known once. There were things I wanted you to know, not because anything was wrong. I just kept waiting for the right moment, when we were closer, when things felt easier, when there was enough time. The moment never came. Then everything became something we had to get through. Days got complicated, feelings got harder to explain. I kept thinking I'd find another chance. Somehow another chance became something that belonged to the past. said it badly, I could have said it too late. Maybe silence felt safer than getting it wrong. There was never a good time to say it, so I carried it instead. Not because it mattered less than I thought, because it mattered enough to make me afraid of what would happen once it was spoken. I don't think you were waiting for an answer. I don't think I was either. We were both trying to make sense of something that didn't have a simple explanation. Some feelings don't need a perfect ending, they just need somewhere to exist. For a long time I thought leaving things unsaid meant I had failed. Now I'm not so sure. Maybe there are words that belong to a moment, and when the moment passes, they become something else. That's okay. You knew enough, I knew enough. Whatever we couldn't explain still happened. It was still real. Some things stay with you without